Welcome everyone to today's Ocean Yoga Flow. Let's get started with our ocean breath. Let's take 3 deep ocean breaths together. All we need to do is breathe in deeply in through our nose, fill our lungs completely with air, and slowly exhale through the nose. So we'll create this kind of rhythm, an ocean sound. And we can even imagine that we are fogging up a mirror. So maybe we'll try the first round with our mouth open so that you guys can hear what the ocean breath can really sound like. So we'll hold up one hand in front of us, and this is our imaginary mirror. We'll take a deep breath in through the nose, fill the lungs completely with air. And on the exhale, I'm going to open my mouth and fog up my mirror. Good. So did you hear that sound? Let's try again, creating that same sound, but with our lips sealed. So take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale. One more. Good. So the sound is much softer, but it's definitely still there. So that rhythm of ocean breath is what's going to take us through today's practice. Let's begin with our sun salute warm up. We'll meet together standing in mountain pose. So standing with both feet firmly planted on the floor, head is up nice and tall. Legs are straight and strong, arms are down by your sides, palms face forward. Take a deep ocean breath here and just notice the feeling of the floor beneath your feet. And on an inhale, we're going to move our arms up to tall mountain. And exhale, we're going to fold forward, swan dive until our head is completely upside down and hands are on our legs. Inhale, lift up halfway. Keep the belly pulled in tight, back straight. Hands come to our knees and eyes look forward. On an exhale, we'll plant our hands down, spread our fingers wide, and step our feet back to plank pose. You can lower down onto your knees if you'd prefer. When you're ready, come to crocodile by bending your elbows, keeping them nice and close to your body. Next in breath, lift your chest and shoulders up to cobra pose. Exhale, lift your hips up and back to downward dog. So here we're in that upside down letter V shape. Our heels are naturally falling towards the mat. If they don't make it there quite yet, that's okay. They will eventually. Arms and legs are straight and strong. Our knees can have a slight bend to them. You can even alternate pedaling your feet or pedaling your legs by bending one knee then the other. But then finding stillness again. Going and making sure that your tail is nice and high, belly's pulled in tight, and chest, our heart is really, really wide. Last of all, our head is heavy, so the back of our neck is long and we're looking at our legs. On the next in-breath, we'll come up to our tiptoes, then exhale, bend our knees, and walk our step up to our hands. On an inhale, we'll come to halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up to mountain pose. And relax our arms down to mountain. Good. So now we're ready for our ocean flow. We're going to actually start by coming all the way down onto our belly. And we can extend our arms straight out in front of us. And the first thing that we're going to do when we go into our ocean is we're going to go for a swim. So this is what we'll do is we'll extend our right arm up in front of us, up off the floor. And at the same time, we're going to extend the opposite, our left foot up off the floor. And then we'll lower that side down and switch sides. So now I'm extending my left arm and right foot up. Switching back and forth and back and forth. Remember to use your ocean breath and go ahead and move. Move through the water, alternating sides here. Make sure to keep your head up high above the water. Make sure to come up for air, taking ocean breaths, breathing through this, and then maybe go a little bit faster. And go ahead, take a deep dive. Let your head rest down on the mat. And we'll bring our hands beneath our shoulders and come up to table pose. So now here in table pose, why don't we just go ahead and we'll create a few ocean waves. And we'll do that with the shape of our back. On an inhale, we'll let our back come down as our head and tail go up. And then on the exhale, we'll round our back. So just like the ocean waves move up and down, go ahead and breathe and move your back, just like the ocean waves. Up and down. Good. So now we're gonna ride the waves and become a dolphin. So go ahead and plant your palms down and elbows. Make sure that your forearms are parallel to each other. So that means that there's equal distance between our hands and there's equal distance between our elbows. From here, we'll take one foot extended straight back and then the other, coming to dolphin plank pose. Then we can walk our feet up, lifting our hips higher. And now we're in real dolphin pose. So our tail is up, our heels are falling towards the ground. Take a couple deep breaths here in dolphin pose. Good. Go ahead and lower your knees back down. And we can cross our ankles, send our hips back. And now we're gonna go for a little boat ride in the ocean. So go ahead, you can use your hands at first to lift one foot up and then the other to create your boat. And if you feel strong right now and want to try, you can then bring one hand behind your leg to hold for support and then the other. And imagine going through the ocean. Maybe you rock a little bit through the ocean waves, or maybe the water's really steady. Try to be as still as possible. And imagining that there's a big gust of wind coming, go ahead and raise your sails up. See if you can do that and find stillness again. And maybe try making a canoe now. All right, finally we're ready to come to land. So in order to do that though, we need to hop on a bridge. This may not make the most sense, but we'll go with it. So go ahead, lie on your back. Bring your feet onto the ground. Arms can come down by your sides, palms face down. And when you're ready, we'll press our feet in as we lift our hips up, building a bridge. Hold here for 3 ocean breaths. Keeping your chin close to your chest. Good. Now it's time to lower your bridge, so go ahead and slowly unroll your back onto the ground. Bring your knees in towards your chest, wrap your hands around your knees, maybe give yourself a little hug, rock from side to side. And when you're ready, you can roll all the way back up to easy pose. And we'll take a deep ocean breath here. Maybe we'll use our arms as well this time, all right? On an inhale, circle the arms all the way up. And exhale. Great. Thank you so much for joining me today in this ocean flow. I hope that you had as much fun as I did. And there's also a few resources for you if you'd like to learn more about the ocean beneath the video. So thanks. I hope to see you soon.